Today, what mystery could make a broken ancient machine change the history of technology? Open the mystery of the Antikythera Mechanism, a broken bronze device that changed what historians believed about ancient technology. This is not a story about aliens, magic, or secret fantasy. It is a story about human skill, patient science, and one object that waited under the sea for almost 2,000 years. Chapter 1. The Object from the Sea. In the spring of 1900, sponge divers were moving through the dangerous waters near the Greek island of Antikythera. They were not looking for a computer. They were looking for sponges' work and survival. Then they found a shipwreck. Inside the wreck were statues, coins, glass, and pieces of an ancient world. To the divers, many objects looked valuable immediately. Marble and bronze statues were beautiful. Jewelry was easy to understand. But one object did not look beautiful at all. It was a lump of corroded bronze and wood. At first, it seemed almost useless. It looked like something the sea had destroyed. For a while, the strange pieces waited quietly in a museum, while people studied the more impressive treasures. Then, in 1902, a Greek archaeologist named Valerios Stais noticed something inside one fragment. It looked like a gear. That small moment changed the story. A gear meant design. A gear meant movement. A gear meant that this ugly piece of bronze was not just broken metal. It had once been a machine. But what kind of machine could exist in the ancient world with such careful gears? That question opened a mystery that lasted for generations. Chapter 2. Impossible Machine. When people first saw the gears, the object felt almost impossible. The shipwreck was ancient. The device was ancient. But the machinery looked too complex for the time. This is why the Antikythera Mechanism became famous. Not because it was shiny, not because it was complete. It became famous because it did not fit the simple story many people had about the past. We often imagine technology as a straight line. First simple tools, then better tools, then machines, then computers. But history is not always a straight line. Sometimes knowledge rises, spreads, disappears, and has to be found again. The Antikythera Mechanism was not a modern computer. It had no screen, no electricity, and no software. But it could calculate, it could connect movement with information. It could turn the motion of gears into a model of the sky. That is why many scholars call it an analog computer. Imagine holding a box with dials on the outside and bronze gears inside. You turn a handle. The gears move together. A pointer changes position. The machine shows cycles of the moon, the sun, and possibly eclipses. For an ancient user, this was not just metal. It was time. It was astronomy. It was order. And that made the mystery deeper. Chapter 3. Reading the Broken Bronze. The hard part was that the machine was not found whole. It was found in fragments. The sea had changed it. Time had crushed it. Corrosion had hidden its details. For many years, researchers could only guess from what they could see on the surface. Later, X-rays and advanced scanning allowed them to look inside the fragments without breaking them apart. Suddenly, the bronze began to speak. Researchers saw gear teeth, inscriptions, and hidden structures. The machine had not been a simple toy. It had layers of information. It used mathematical cycles known in ancient Greek astronomy. One important cycle was connected to the moon. Another was connected to eclipses. The device seems to have helped predict when certain sky events could happen. Think about that for a moment. Long before modern clocks, telescopes, or electronic calculators, someone built a small machine that connected bronze gears to the movement of the heavens. The maker was not guessing. The maker was using knowledge. The Antikythera Mechanism shows that ancient Greek science was not only written in books. Some of it was built into things. It was cut into metal. It was hidden in tiny teeth of bronze. And perhaps the strangest part is this. For a long time, we did not have another machine of similar complexity from the ancient world. It felt like one bright window in a wall that had gone dark. Chapter 4. What the Machine Could Tell. The Antikythera Mechanism probably helped show the position of the sun and moon in calendar time. It may have helped predict eclipses. It may also have tracked important cycles used for ancient games and festivals. But we must be careful. Scholars still debate details. Some pieces are missing. Some functions are reconstructed from evidence, not from a perfect surviving machine. That caution makes the story stronger, not weaker. Real history is not a loud answer. It is a careful search. Researchers compare gear counts, inscriptions, astronomy, and ancient calendars. They test ideas. They build models. They disagree. Then they test again. The machine teaches two lessons at once. First, ancient people were capable of astonishing technical thinking. They observed the sky, measured patterns, and built tools to represent those patterns. Second, the past is not fully visible. A single object can survive, while a whole world of related tools disappears. The Antikythera Mechanism may have had predecessors. It may have belonged to a tradition of skilled makers whose other works are lost. So the real mystery is not only how did they build this, it is also what else did they know that we never found? That question gives the object its quiet power. Chapter 5. Lost Ancient Technology. When we look at the Antikythera Mechanism, we are not only looking backward, we are also looking at a possible future that did not continue in the same way. What if more machines like this had survived? What if more workshops had been documented? What if war, shipwrecks, fire, and time had not erased so much? We cannot answer those questions fully, but we can feel their weight. The mechanism reminds us that human progress is fragile. Knowledge needs people, places, tools, money, peace, and memory. If those things break, knowledge can sleep for centuries. And then, one day, a diver finds a wreck. A museum worker sees a gear. A scientist scans a fragment. A broken object begins to change the story of human invention. That is why this machine still matters. It does not tell us that ancient people were mysterious superheroes. It tells us something more useful and more human. It tells us that curiosity is old. Precision is old. The desire to understand the sky is old. And sometimes, the future is not born in a laboratory. Sometimes, it is found in a piece of bronze, pulled from the sea. The Antikythera Mechanism is a machine of gears, but it is also a machine of memory. It asks us to be humble when we look at the past, and curious when we look at what has been lost. This was another story from the English Vault. I will see you in the next one.